The dream of reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
We're back on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Play action on 1st down. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a deep carry, Metcalf touchdown.
This front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. They'll start the drive with Warren. Escapes a defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
This is Metcalf working that right side. Galloping inside the 40. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we are... The Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Well, you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. A 4th for it in this game, and one more ties the... Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw the lead coming out at halftime. Ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They go play action on 1st. Caught, nice gain left side. Oh, this big guy is moving. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. To throw here on 1st down. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.
This franchise considers him a key part of its future. In its present, though, he's going to have to earn his playing time and faces an uphill battle to unseat the current starter.
Menu narration set to 100.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's going to test this secondary right away. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. That is hot! And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be?
And he will go all the way. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around.
Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed. Taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his right. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. now on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Steelers. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know,
Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to throw. Pushed out to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. This one on court, looking for Woods. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
so I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd.
Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught! And he will score! Calvin Austin, touchdown Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders.
The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out to his right. He'll run again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Steelers. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at Steelers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. That pass reels it in on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. This one down the field for Freiermuth. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins with a superstar debut. Many faces in Canton needed time before they got on the field. Such is how his career is destined to begin.
Welcome back, everyone, to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. First play is to the air. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. It's caught Metcalf. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
We know one thing about this guy, Kate. He is capable of being a volume passer. Why? Well, he is one of less than 20 guys to have a 5,000-yard season.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a second-quarter lead. Kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage?
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throw this one. Sheds up the rusher. On the run right, throw it deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. They really feel like which offense can get in the rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often in scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He picks up 15 on the play. They'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He's dropping back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air on 2nd down. He throws a bullet deep to the... He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Play action on 1st down. Has it at the 7. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers both racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about...
Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Throwing now off play action. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. Get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
16 yards.
To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10.
First down.
Elkins play to Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And even after giving up the score, they still enjoy a 3-score advantage, so pressure not too heavy just yet. They go play action on 1st. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. Big man showing up the yards. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. And Fryermuth the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards. 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even...
The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. To throw it on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
A little sense, Kate, that equipment manager's going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL using his legs.
Ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Still has some space inside the 35. Great work by the Wisconsin rookie to find the right throw and get them the first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing off the play fake here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers taking the lead at the end of the third. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. On first down, Warren spins out one stop, and he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Drive picks up here, first and 10.
Gain of 11. And the Steelers first down.
Warren once more. He's up again. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll go again with Warren. Give him about 3 on that first carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Right left side with Warren. He still has room inside the 30. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Trying an inside give to Warren. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
16-yard line.
They run with Warren. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer,
The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They'll run here on first down. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, Warren. They'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Shotgun now on third down. Buys time, rolling right. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's the Steelers' first down. There's the option give to Warren. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
brings up second down.
Warren running between the tackles. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Going power with a big tight end.
When you're down here this close, that's not often the spot you see for creativity. It's not rewarded very often, and that risk kind of blew up in their face.
Looking for it with Warren. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Little goal now as they try to pile on further.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go. They look to throw. Chased out to his right. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Steelers are running them out of the building. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. They'll start the ground here with Warren. Giving 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go with Warren on the run. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and throw it here. On the move, headed right. That's completed right side. Keeps it moving. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a DK. Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.
Ready? Cook, check out. Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
and we welcome you back into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
The Steelers in control of the football as we rejoin the action in the fourth quarter. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Calvin Austin, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So now the Steelers down by 2 touchdowns. A minute 54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are back within a score. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Now it's the Steelers' turn, trailing by a touchdown. Exactly 1 minute remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. On the move to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And then it's caught inside the 10. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys. They're like sudden death right from the beginning. But we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Sliding out of the pocket. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Off play action. Gillespie. That's going to be caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Oh, now a running play here with Smith.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jonnu Smith.
A touchdown run there from a yard out.
They'll drop to throw. Pushed out to his left. He's going to air one out right away. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he will get into the end zone. Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And welcome back to all of you joining us for this one. You're back at a good time. Let's get back down to the field as play picks up. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Let's start the drive with Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. Defender. Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up a throw. He finds his running back deep down the left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, England, 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then. Still doing it to this game.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw it this time. Forced out to his right. Catches made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. The Steelers and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. He beams one deep right side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy.
Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 10.
Back to throw now. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is.
Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Austin's there to haul it in. Still fighting forward. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. They'll run now with Warren. Breaking through the 15, into the second level. And they finally manage to get him down at the 23. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Looking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A give left side to Warren. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers dealing with third and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the first. The 30. Gets the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. First and 10, they're going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Patrick on the coverage.
Pass play now. Chased out to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw the lead coming out of halftime. It looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far.
Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. To throw here on 1st down. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. They'll throw it. Catch made by Austin. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10.
Now looking to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Another try following the sack. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Play action on 1st down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd and 10 now. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers firing onto the scoreboard yet again. Ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And that last impressive touchdown drive, now they'll have to see if they can repeat that. They're backed up again to start this one. Throwing now on 1st down. He's going to keep it this time. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and catch the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Looking for a throw here. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. A 4th. Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on third down. Run with Warren. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
And the Steelers first down.
Warren once more. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he gets this shot all the way to the 31-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up. And you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Johnson gets it on first and 10. He breaks the tackle. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. Listen, Tyler.
And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of... Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Trying to inside give to Warren. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Brings up second down.
They'll go again with Warren. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. There's a dive up the middle. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training. Steelers ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find his man, Ben Skowronek. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 38 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out left. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. In the back of the end zone. He's got it. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Flush to his right. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is Steelers offense getting ready now to start this 2nd quarter. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our top. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll tuck it and take off. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. And Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. He'll be forced outright. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings...
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. And they'll come up here, first and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. And the Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. On the play fake. He'll look to throw. Going up top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Cameron Jordan. He gets in there and drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Puff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Forced out wide. He'll run again.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here.
And he'll take it on in. Fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most...
The Steelers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. Headed left, buying time. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Rolling right. There he goes again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. First and 10. Now he'll air one out. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second.
They'll throw out of the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. set up to throw. Moving left. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Crazy. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one. Steelers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle there by Cameron Jordan. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
19 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. That'll be caught by the running back run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurt. It is 3rd and 10. That one incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is. Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Here's a designed run. He takes off.
The quarterback keeps it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Got a man on the corner route. That's Freiermuth. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 50 yards. sets up first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in...
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play...
The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now going to try to polish this thing off here in the fourth. On the handoff, this is Warren. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Steelers. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying...
The Steelers' offense about ready to take over once more. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on, as they're going to start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down. Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground. But you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. Going for it all. And that is incomplete. Steelers offense ready to get back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the ground, this is Warren. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and down. Bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. I'm just chilling with the gun.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and 9. victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.
back now at Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh. The Steelers in control of the football as we rejoin the action in the fourth quarter. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hook left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Catches made by Metcalf. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gillespie buying time to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers add 6 more to their grand total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
This is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college.
Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we were going to start bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Boy, 175 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. He has really settled in throwing the football in that touchdown. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie eluding the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game, too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Now out come the Steelers. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going across the formation, he finds Fryermuth. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a run with Warren. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A handoff for Warren. And a very similar result again. The Jets defense once more stopping him behind the line. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. They toss it to Warren. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the 1st down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
But it's 4th.
Ask anybody in the building. They say they're Super Bowl bound. A playoff win will do that for you. Coach has to keep everyone focused. They'll need 2 more wins first.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to one of the... So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner, their rookie quarterback.
He got the win last week, and we all know how infrequently rookie quarterbacks win in the playoffs. So by now, it feels like old hat to him, but maybe not old hat. But you got to believe he'll be looser, calmer going into this one. He already knows what it takes to lead a team to victory in the playoffs.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Gillespie. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Off play action. Gillespie. For left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Now a play fake here on first down. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 42.
Off the play fake. Gillespie. Completes it to Austin. Well, they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back to throw now on first down. And it fires one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed. All of a sudden, we've got a new ball game back to level after that interception that he threw on the previous drive led to a touchdown. So we'll see if they can get things right here. First and 10. Final shot before break. Gillespie steps away to his left. Open ball downfield is Woods. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So we are
all right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
The Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off play action. Gillespie. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Loss of 8 brings up second and 18.
Off the play fake. Gillespie under pressure, and they got to him again. T.J. Sanders in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Back to throw. Gillespie. Airing it out deep for Woods. They've got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Here's a second and 7. Looking to throw. Gillespie. Oh, that will go right up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. Off play action. Gillespie. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth from 21 yards away. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Obviously, Steelers ready to take over on offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So second and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again.
Just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake,
sure, without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
And now we'll get a timeout stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner, their rookie quarterback.
And rightly so. He's been the big story leading up to this AFC Championship game because, as we all know, no rookie's ever won a Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. Heck, no rookie's ever started a Super Bowl. So he's trying to rewrite the history books here, and if he wins it...
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right.
That completes it again to Metcalf.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to throw. Gillespie. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf from 10 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. On the previous drive, he had the touchdown throw to DK Metcalf. Time to see what they can do here. 1st and 10 now. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Gillespie escaping the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Staying on his feet. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's DK Metcalf running his slant. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A final shot before break. Gillespie. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing 2nd half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Out to his left. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Forced out to his left. Fighting down past the 45. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Off the play fake. Gillespie. Well, stays up. That went down the field for Freiermuth. And that is incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Off play action. Gillespie. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jonnu Smith, 32 yards.
And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
And there's a situation where it's a tight end. Once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone. He doesn't worry about running.
We get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Back to throw. Gillespie.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
On the give, it's Warren.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Warren. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
Just playing in a Super Bowl is a milestone few achieve. But Coach has a little more time to remind his team what's at stake. The true prize isn't reaching the game, it's winning it.
Since the Packers and Chiefs met down in Southern California in what would come to be known as the first Super Bowl. But now, at modern Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, we are counting down to Super Bowl 60. And we've got a great matchup in store. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers, the AFC champion, taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers.
Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys are back for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champion. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive.
They'll be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner, their rookie quarterback.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
DK Metcalf with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve through.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Gillespie.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Gillespie. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Johnny Smith.
And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Looking to throw. Gillespie flushed out right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Steelers.
Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on the shoulder wrong or take a big shot.
He got the job done on the ground on their previous drive with a touchdown run. And he'll start anew with a 1st down.
Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 61 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the gun. Gillespie eluding the pressure right. And they corral him just a couple of yards shy of the end zone. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Fryermuth from a yard out. And the Steelers continue to look good here in the first half. Is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Gillespie. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
The 49ers. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime. They sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll find Metcalf. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10
to throw. Gillespie.
That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Gillespie rolling to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Looking to throw. Gillespie. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Steelers are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And
comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. Oh, now a running play here with Smith.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Warren will try the right side.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On the run, it's Warren.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium ready to hand that Lombardi Trophy to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.